enough is enough. I'm ready to just fully commit to Jesus. But did I really? Hi, my loves. I'm your host, Kay Holmes, and you're tuning into Gracefully Her podcast, where we focus on faith, sharing testimonies, and simply uplifting each other through the Word of God. So, how did we get here today? I will say, this walk with God hasn't always been a cakewalk. Let's just be honest. And if you're walking this, you can relate too. When I was in the 12th grade, my dad introduced me to the Word. Of course, I knew what the Bible was, but not like this. I didn't know nothing about the Sabbath day. I didn't know about the dietary laws or the feast days. But when he introduced it to me, I didn't immediately take heed to it. I still was like, okay, I'm listening, just because I wanted to honor my dad. And, I trusted in my dad to where I knew what he would tell me wasn't wrong. And not only that, he could read it to me. And I seen his act even changing. I knew it was real, not to put too much out, but my dad was in the streets and he worked in the streets. He had a job in the streets without saying too much. And as my dad, serious about the Bible, he stopped. He completely stopped. And that right there was an eye-opener in itself. For you to stop exactly what you're doing, I'm gonna leave that alone and give my faith to God and let God direct this family. That was enough for me. I was like, wow, okay, I want to see. It must be something serious. So I started taking heed to things he was saying, the scriptures he was showing me. There will be a trumpet that's going to be blown, and it's going to wake the dead. It's going to be so loud that it wakes the dead. I want to know more. I've never heard of that going to a Sunday church. And then not even that, I thought that the dead was in heaven. But I'm moving too fast. Let me slow down. We're going to get into that because it gets deep. So, as I was going through my early 20s, I was still one foot in, one foot out. I knew about the Sabbath, but I still was pleasing the flesh. I still wanted to do what I wanted to do. But I thought me just keeping the Sabbath and not eating pork anymore was enough. I still struggle sometimes with the shrimp. And let's be honest, I struggle with the fornication. I had a boyfriend at the time, which is my kid's dad. I was with him for like 9 years. So it was hard to be in a relationship with someone and not have sex. Let's be honest, we're grown, right? So I got baptized in 2020. And once I got baptized, like my whole world just flipped. I got baptized because I wanted to get closer to Jesus. I wanted to give my life over to Jesus the right way. I'm like, okay, enough is enough. I'm ready to just fully commit to Jesus. But did I really? I feel like, and I tell people this, when I got baptized, I feel like I sacrificed my love with my kid's dad. No, we wasn't married. I'm telling him like, well, we need to get married. I want to do this thing right. And he like every day or every year he would say, okay, well, when I get it together, I'm going to marry you. And me just being blindly in love, I believed him. So back to what I was just saying on when I got baptized and I feel like it sacrificed my love, it's because I got closer to God, but my love life went to shambles. I'm talking about to shambles. And it was more so of just God shedding. He started to shed the things I didn't need. But at the time I didn't understand that. I ended up moving. It got really, really bad to where I had to move to another state, which was in Louisiana. And I'm so grateful that I moved there because it actually opened new doors for me. When I was getting closer to God, when I was in 2020 and prior to that, I was going to church online. All those years I was going to church online. I only went to the church one time, and that was to get baptized. That wasn't enough. Me just watching online. I needed to be around people, like-minded people like me. It was so hard. I used to feel like I was alone all the time. Like, I was just alone. Like, my friends I talked to, my kid's father, everybody out going on, they doing what they want to do Friday night, and it was just like, I was firm in it, but it was still, I felt alone. It didn't make me want to go out on a Friday night, but it was just like, dang, I'm just doing this alone. So to say that, when I moved to Baton Rouge, something told me to look online for a church I'm at right now. Once I did that, my life changed for the better. Ever since I stepped foot in the church that I'm currently at now, and I don't stay in Louisiana anymore, but I stayed there for a year. The current state I'm in now, I found the church there, which is in Texas. And I will say, like, I love it. I have countless sisters that's like-minded like me. Um, we hang out all the time, do girl nights, or go out to eat brunch. Like, I love it. I love it. And it's awesome because I don't have to be at the table and explain why I'm not getting a slab of ribs, pork ribs, or I don't have to explain why I'm not getting shrimp or lobster, because they are like-minded women like me. And that's awesome. I feel like we all need that in our life, especially if we're trying to walk this walk right. And if you're new to this walk, I just want to say you can do it. I had a rough past as well, and that's just the surface of what I talked about. I had a really rough path, and I was able to give my life over to Jesus the correct way. So you can do it as well. You definitely can do it as well. Don't worry about, oh, is my friends going to judge me? They judge Jesus. But at the end of the day, when we leave from this life, we have to answer Jesus at Judgment Day. We have to answer for everything we did. So why not make it right now? Why not make it right now? So I'm excited about this podcast. I hope you guys tune in. It's going to drop every Thursday. I just wanted to give you guys a touch about my life. But as you continue to watch, I'm going to bring guests on, and they're going to be able to explain about their testimonies and their journey through this. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's journey is different. Some people had it rough. Some people had it not so bad. But we get to learn about other people's journey, and we get to uplift each other through the word. And I'm excited about this. So please continue to tune in, like, share, subscribe, please. And I love you guys. Bye.